Like in all our stories, content comprises of seas, traveling and history, all blended together as we wish to share our experiences with the ones that enjoy traveling. This video though has some variations, as we do not sail with our beloved yacht on solo sailing expeditions, but instead serving a ferry that connects one of the easternmost ports of Greece with a remote island in Thraci Sea, called Samothraki. An island that seduced us with its different landscape and wilderness, mainly dominated by a massive mountain, the second highest mountain in the Aegean Sea, the famous Saos mountain. So hello, we are here in Samothraki in the northeast Aegean on a lovely day after many stormy and rainy days. Now it becomes sunny again. We are in the northern edge of the island. Here behind is northern Greece, Alexandroupoli, and the borders with Turkey behind me. And we are all alone. Only the wild goats behind. Lovely day indeed. So just behind me is the mountain Saos. 1607 meters height, the second higher in Aegean Sea. And I'm really impressed, fascinated and deeply touched only by looking at it. It is enormous. It is, as I understand, an old volcano, and when you see the island from the sea, in reality you see a cone, and it's really massive. I would much love to make my way, if not in the top, at least somewhere high enough. But definitely here there is a vibe of silence, of peace, and it's really amazing. I'm really shocked positively being here. Saos Mountain, which means safe, is still referred as such in some maps. The current common name though is Fengari, which means moon. According to a local legend, anyone who stands at the top of the mountain during the night of a full moon will see something that they wish for coming true. During classical antiquity, this mountain was very useful for sailors' navigation due to its relative height and prominence. In legend, Poseidon watched the Trojan work from the peak, as Troia is located on the east of Samothraki Island. Saos or Fengari mountain can be seen from far away on a day with good visibility and due to its height and mass. It's said to create its own microclimate, especially in high altimeters. So here we are, quite high. I'm not sure about the altitude, but it's quite high in the northeast end of the island. I followed this trail. It took almost an hour since the car couldn't continue anymore of hiking, and I'm by the end, almost close to the end of that off-road that leads and ends to the mobile, the cellular antenna that spreads the signal. Maybe it's not that healthy to be that close. I don't have the luxury of time to spend time here to meditate, to enjoy on top of this enormous silence that is so loud. The only disturbance is the generator that provides electricity in the plant, the power plant for the antenna. And it became evident when I approached. Other than that, it's all that trail was totally silent, peaceful and full of vibes of nature. You are aligning yourself with nature. Is enormous. It's incredible. The coastline beyond, and on top, just very close, the springs where Fonias gorge, the springs that the water comes up, are just behind here. I hope that as I cannot reach it, the drone can do. Let's see. So in Greek language, Phonias means killer, and the river has here the reputation, as I can understand, of slaughtered or drawn lots of people for obvious reasons. Now, after a rainy day is flowing quite strong, I can imagine what was going on when the snow comes to melt from the north, from the Saos mountain. I have to admit that I'm really inspired by this landscape. I'm not used to it. It's the same sea, the Aegean Sea, that here in the north is raining and it's full of water, while in my part in Cyclades is dry, and I'm used to dryness, strangely, but now that I come and experience all those waters, it's really amazing, and I'm really happy that I have the chance to see other things that I haven't seen before. So here we are in the south of Samothraki. Behind me is a quite famous small chapel called Panagia Chapel, lying on the top of a certain rock that extends from the rest. Planning to go and get there and see how it looks? Underneath is one of the nicest, or the only nice beach of the island. However, the whole landscape is really enormous and it's a lovely winter day, enjoying being here. So once again, I have managed to make an accomplishment, a personal challenge if you like. Here behind me, Panagia Chapel in the south coast of Samothraki, North Aegean. A lovely place, spectacular, harmony with nature, silence, only the hiss of the wind and the wild goats, pure nature. So the legacy behind every chapel, somewhere remotely, is interesting. From what I've read, there was a captain sailing close around and he was ready to lose his ship due to a storm when he realized and he saw the icon of Lord Mary in the water and the surface. So immediately he ordered to retrieve it, and once he had it on board, it was calm again. The legacy wants that, guided by the spirits of Mary, Captain was said to head towards Samothraki Island for letting the icon ashore, which he did. Initially they placed the icon close to the sea as a gratitude for their savior. However, the next day icon was lost and found up on its current position on top of this certain expanding rock above the beach of Pachia Amos. It was then understood that Mary wanted her chapel to be built there, hence it happened. The small chapel, famous and highly visited in summertime nowadays, oversees the south coast of Ireland, offering spectacular views that we were honored to enjoy on a sunny winter day. So here we are, just off the sanctuary of great gods in Samothraki. Behind me is the museum that is closed for the last 10 years and supposedly, hopefully, it should reopen its doors, renovated this summer 2024. Just behind is an exact copy, a replicate of Niki's statue that was here discovered in 1863 by a French diplomat, in the same size as seen here, and this one of course was carried off Greece in a Museum de Louvre in France, because all our serious and important marbles are not here in Greece. This is a replicate that somebody from North Greece kindly made, and here is the trademark of the area. Behind me is the Sanctuary of Great Gods, with a great history, quite unknown and to me and to others. We had the chance a few days ago to have a private tour and get really useful, serious information about it. The Caverian mysteries were going on in ancient Greece here, and what we found out was that politics and bribes and all the things that are ruling our lives nowadays are not new inventions. They've been around ever since. Behind is Kamariotis, the port of Samothraki. Here we are just off the main village, the city of Samothraki. Valley, lots of flora and fauna, plantation, water, spring waters running from the enormous Mount Saos behind me, so everything is green. Winter day, rather chilly, but nice and comfortable all in all, and enjoying the silence that is only disturbed by the bells hanging in the throats of the wild goats, that most of them are wild but belong to somebody, therefore they have it they have the bells to signify their presence, presuming to don't lose them. Hora is the capital of Samothraki that lies somehow hidden beyond a cliff and main mountain in the west of the island, with the half of island's population based in the area. Ruins of a castle from Venetian era remain as a reminder of island's rich history. lovely and peaceful evening here in Samothraki. Facing the west, the sun goes down in a calm sea. This is winter, but may all winter be like that. It's fantastic. This remote island, with its special character, was one of the rare ones that I had not visited in Aegean Sea. And as my luck brought me to spend some time around, I cannot but appreciate it. Totally different from the common Aegean scenery I was familiar with, Samothraki turned to an interesting discovery that I would recommend to the travelers that wish to find their way off the beaten track. The island is connected and fully engaged for its support by the close-by port of Alexandroupoli in Evros region, only a few kilometers from the borders with Turkey. A respectively new city with a massive port and a dominant lighthouse acting as the trademark of the region. Quiet, peaceful and friendly, Alexandroupoli is one of the most eastern cities of European Union in the edge of Greece. Our time there was nice and pleasant, but at some point we had to go.
Goodbye, Alexandroupoli.
Well, as said, traveling is a state of mind, but for us this is not enough. Traveling, exploring and discovering is a life attitude. So if you like our videos and want to support us, do not forget to leave us a like, your comments here below, and subscribe to this channel for making sure that you will not miss our next adventure.